Hey guys, level 2 here. Some encoding problems and stuff when we doing it live, so I'll just post it later. Alright, so let's go into trade review. We were looking at selling the 10s this morning. We got 29.10, the profit at 29.02s. We had extended profits, 28.94s would have been your basic target, so you would have been profitable there. We tried taking 28.94 to the buy side. Trade failed. We end up with a one win, one loss on position wise. A small profit on the day. Let me see if I could pull up that on the trade log. One profitable trade, times of entry, log it in, time of entry for the loss, log it in. Put the comments why we look to trade that, so we have lessons learned on what works, what does not work, and why we took the trade exactly. So that's that. So let's go to deviation levels. 95.05, 68 would be the basic targets for entry tomorrow. Alright, so let's get doing it pretty fast, so you guys could just ask if I need to slow down on trade plans. uh, Now is 5:25 p.m. on the East Coast, so place my deviation levels manually. So what we looking at is selling 29.05s on the overnight, one contract and a trailing stop. We may add based on what we need on news post 8:30 a.m. Are looking to sell one with a trailing stop 7.5 by 7.5? We know why. We look at 7.5 as we stop based on the analysis on what we do on the validation of the trade or invalidation of the trade. Alright, so we're looking at 29.05 for sales. Looked up by 28.68. So how we gonna trade this? Have a overnight at 68. May look at news and what's going on and have a second trade right here. So on the buy side we have more or less a lagging trade. So what I mean by lagging trade, this would be overnight. This would be, I wonder if I'll be able to place this trade now. So let's make sure and set this up. So we're using a trailing stop for the overnight single. So see if we could get implemented or we get rejected. One contract, buy limit at 68.
Order rejected.
Now it's to be rejected, market's closed. Right, so we know that was probably happening. We're looking to sell the O5s one single before for the overnights and into tomorrow morning. So what we're looking to do is buy one at 68. If it doesn't play out, we're looking to buy secondaries at 62s, 60 to 62s. So let's delineate where our kill zones are. Go to shapes. Here, go to rectangle. Kill zone is right here. That's the kill zone. And we have next kill zone right here. And a very close kill zone here. If this shit hit the fan, that would be the last trade. More or less we might take one contract on a deviation one if it drops down to this level. So more or less we have the kill zones where we're looking at. Label out already pre-market, way before market opens. Right, so once we're in one of the kill zones, we're looking at this particular two kill zones here, and we can see structure and stuff in the area and what we're looking at trading and why we're looking at trading that. A low value volume node right here, so we're looking at targeting that single print to the buy side as our initial entry, and we're looking at edge structure to the upside, which ties into deviation, point 0.5 deviation. Oh, we look at. So more or less that's the trade plan for that. So let's look at what will be in news tomorrow. 8:30 a.m. We got CPI reports. High potential activity around that CPI report, and we have oil at 10:30 a.m. So we may be trading one or two contracts on oil and monitoring the rollover still from the M to the U contract. You can see I put on my quote board the U contract, so you can see the difference on volume and see how it transfers back to the rollover section. One thing I'll probably be looking at on lessons learned for, well, we looked at where we bounced off today. We didn't want to actually trade that at one time. The trade was more or less failed. We would have gotten filled on our one contract. Um, so more or less we looking for is trying to more or less go into what Gaussian patterns are. See, this is a potential boxy Gaussian pattern, so it's like a bell curve. So there is some stuff I'm gonna do with my two guys in private this evening. So this is why I'm doing this trade plan this early. Like, comment, dislike the video if you don't think it's applicable to you, or you just don't like style or whatever it is that you don't like. A lot of people may like or don't dislike it, so it's just probably just trying to help you channel so you can spread it a little more. So because this is more or less trading on what you see, hopefully I'll be able to live stream in the morning. We downloaded